It's been a while since you've kind of felt this here in Norman.
Well, different vibe than the end of the year. The year the season was basically lost, and they played for pride to beat Alabama in here. Marsh knocked down across the 25.
Fourth drive of the Wolverines. Play action. Underwood going deep. He's got a man. Catch is made. Andrew Marsh.
Freshman to freshman running a scissors concept. Donovan McCulley running the post route outside. Andrew Marsh there in the slot running the corner route. But watch how this ball just floats and layers right into the hands of Andrew.
In the backfield. Traditional formation. Bredesen. Will sweep it to the outside. Marsh on the carry. Marsh in the open. Touchdown. First career score for Andrew Marsh.
And when you're running these reverses, you need a lineman out in space. Look at number 51, Greg Crippen, out in space. Doing a great job blocking the smaller number 2, Elijah Rickard, who's only 190 pounds.
Haynes, the single setback. Near side throw. Caught. Andrew Marsh. This is the kid they're excited about from Katy, Texas. He's a freshman. They say he's smooth, athletic, most talented receiver at 45. Play fake. Underwood. Looking. Goal throws it. Sideline. Back shoulder. That is caught. Oh, Andrew Marsh. They've been telling us about this kid from Texas.
What an adjustment from Marsh. Really good throw from Bryce Underwood. In coverage, you go to the back shoulder, and he goes to the back shoulder. He goes up, locates that ball, secures it. That foot was down, and then he controls it through the process of going to the ground, and the coverage was fantastic.
All for the running backs coach. He's one of the best running backs coaches in all of college football. Underwood, nice sidearm throw. Woo! Now that was a whip.
2 guys for them.
Second down and 9. Underwood on the move. Ooh, what a throw. Great catch. Marsh again. And at the 39 for Michigan. Underwood into the flats. Morgan with a seam, and will pick up a first down.
To do that.
Saw the emergence of Donovan McCulley and Andrew Marsh last week in their win over Wisconsin. Here is Marsh, the talented freshman, turns it upfield, slips a tackle, gets it across the 40, and is finally spun down at the 43-yard line.
They only averaged 3 yards per carry. USC was pretty good most of the game.
Underwood to the air on second down and 7 to the outside. It's caught by Marsh, and that's a first down. Senior this year, reclassified, and is already making an impact. Quick throw to Marsh. He bobbled and got it back. And then the juke move gets him across the 30 before Gentry had to track him down with a shoestring tackle.
In that situation.
Play action now. Underwood. Uncorks, it's Marsh.
Best throw in the game so far now. To just drop back and throw.
Second down and 4. Underwood to the air, wide open for Marsh, and he gets leveled, clotheslined on the back end of that by Gentry.
And McCauley, the big target, with the catch.
Longest play of the day. Another one right into the hands of Marsh, and he picks up 10.
It was too hard to drive the length of the field, just dinking and dunking.
Slight trouble with the snap. Underwood perfectly delivered.
Right there.
Marsh, nobody in front of him, and the freshman is gone. 69-yard touchdown. The freshman connection gets Michigan a bit closer.
That's exactly the kind of play they needed. It's cover 2, which means there's 2 deep safeties. And when there's a cover 2 defense, there are certain holes. One of the holes is going to be right here in this sideline between the corner and the safety. And Underwood makes a perfect throw, and you saw Marsh kind of gear down in that hole. The safety overran it, and there's the explosive pass play.
Underwood pumps, sets up underneath. Here's Marsh in space. Marsh, touchdown, Michigan. Andrew Marsh.
And then the motion from this Michigan player in the slot, what does that do? Creates all this space in the middle of the field, and they run that middle screen. Beautiful job by the offensive line. That's as good of an offensive series as we've seen from Michigan by a great power rush.
Underneath, great catch. Andrew Marsh, one hand, flag on the play. But if it stands, it's a gain of 20.
Gus, what do you always say? A catch like a give me that. Give me it. Right. Look at that. My goodness. I tell you, you know who he reminds me of?
Who?
He's like the offensive version of when we first started to watch Will Johnson play as a true freshman. You know, and you could just see it, and you're like, that is a special talent who's just learning the game.
51 yards and a touchdown in the first half with a long of 22. He sprints out of the pocket, delivers a soft one. Nicely done as Andrew Marsh makes the catch. If they want to run it. Underneath, nice throw again, and another catch by the freshman, Andrew Marsh. First down and 10 at the Washington 27 for Michigan. Underwood, sidearm, Samaj Morgan, first down again.
Haynes stays in the game. I've yet to see Jordan Marshall after his best game of the season. Play action on first down. Underwood right on target. Put it to Marsh for a first down.
What a throw. Sprint out off the play fake. Body's moving one way, changes the arm angle and just flips it out there about 30 yards to Marsh. That is just such an outstanding throw. Try to get this run game going. 87-yard rushing in that first half.
Connington's kick angles and will be taken. It is Marsh with a block to the outside and down at the 29-yard line where this. And the ball comes out, but it looked like he was well down. With Bredesen in motion on first down. Fake to Haynes. Over the middle. Caught. Marsh away from the first. Inside the 15. Tracked down by Snow.
Third possession. You have to cross the 50. Set up the wide receiver screen after Marshall. He's down the sideline. Hand it off. Marshall again. Left side. Huge hole. Marshall's gone. A house call at the big house.
Star power potential, and just right now not quite settled into the games yet.
Play action for Underwood. Perfect pass to Marsh right on cue across the 50-yard line.
Pretty close, but remember, guys, he was a huge part of this linebacker room. Cole Sullivan and Jimmy Roller also out.
Three main pieces in your linebacker.
Absolutely. I mean, they're 6-2, and the conversations are starting about the playoffs, a potential Big Ten championship appearance.
Carry here, Marshall to the outside. First down, Michigan. He's over 100 yards for his second straight week.
Underwood guns it, and it's caught. Andrew Marsh, the freshman from Katy, Texas. Underwood. First down at the 46-yard line. Underwood again to throw. Guns it. Sideline caught. Andrew Marsh. That's a gain of 31.
Backfield, good creativity from Chip Lindsey, the offensive coordinator, and he runs that wheel route outside from the backfield. Beautiful ball from Underwood, right over the outstretched arm of Josh Fussell, the corner, and right into the hands of Andrew Marsh.
Jordan Marshall in the backfield with Underwood. Underneath, nice throw, great catch. Andrew Marsh again. Bredesen in motion. They look that way. Marsh with a blocker. Bredesen 8 for 8, 97 yards. First down at the 32. Again, Underwood just whips it underneath, and Marsh with another catch. Bredesen in the backfield. Underwood winds out deep. Sideline. Oh, Marsh has it. Andrew Marsh. Big-time reception, and Bryce Underwood is throwing dimes here in Chicago.
That was a great ball by Underwood and a really good route from Andrew Marsh. I tell you, we got the freshman connection going on. Both of these guys true freshmen. That was Marsh's 6th catch, already over 100 yards, Gus.
140 yards. That a gain of 32. First down and goal for the Wolverines at the 6. Underwood. Over the middle. Excuse me, sideline, and it's caught. Nice catch by Andrew Marsh. Underwood. Again, sideline throw caught by Marsh. Again, this freshman is having a sensational first half. That's a 12-yard gain. Second and 4 at the 26. Underwood over the middle. And again, Andrew Marsh.
Second down and 4, though. Michigan gained 6 on that play. Cusdell, very effective runner thus far. Underwood, he finds his man Marsh. Marsh continues to move. And he'll get close to the 30. Third down and 10 now from the 37. Underwood. Looking, Underwood. Sideline. And it's a catch. Andrew Marsh again. Wow. Big time. Andrew Marsh, gain of 21.
Control, toes dragging. I think that's a catch. So he's got to get control first, Gus, and then does he have a toe in bounds? Then he's got to maintain through going to the ground. So yeah, that's control. The toe is down. Does he maintain control? It looks like he does. Wow. Obviously they played like it with mistakes.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field of catch is upheld.
Cusdell, the running back, they're going to throw it, and it is going to be caught by Marsh. Touchdown, Michigan.
Result of the play is a touchdown.
What a dart from Underwood to Marsh.
Both the freshman quarterback using the snap count to get these free plays, and if it's one-on-one, it's going to be no mystery where Bryce Underwood is looking. He's looking to his other freshman, Andrew Marsh, who had a coming-out party last week. 12 for 189 yards, big catches and big moments, and picking up right where he left off. Didn't cost him last week, but will cost him at some point.
Flushed out, finds Marsh. Marsh trying to make a man miss, rolling with the tackle. Underwood throws, he's got his man wide open. Marsh found the zone, and he's into Terp territory.
Special teams in general for Michigan.
Underwood finds Marsh, and he goes out of bounds. Underwood to throw it, gets Marsh. Tackled by Lee. We have not. Ernest Hausman did not travel either. Another kick. Andrew Marsh's ways. He runs into it, catches it at the 15. Marsh through the pile, gets to the outside. Marsh down the sideline and into Maryland territory. Well, the return game has treated Andrew Marsh very well.
By it now that we're really going.
The motion out of the backfield, pass over the middle, complete at the 30-yard line. Andrew Marsh tripped up about 2 yards shy of the first down. Cusdell in the backfield. Underwood pulls complete. It's caught. Touchdown, Marsh.
How about Andrew Marsh making a man miss, able to get in the end zone? And anytime you get in the end zone, we're partying with Chet Z.
I was really excited to get his hands on the freshman quarterback. When he takes over, we'll be speaking with Coach Whittingham in just a moment. From the 3-yard line, it'll come out Andrew Marsh. Still on his feet. Marsh found an alley down the sideline. And Marsh with a great return beyond the 45. Looking for its first ever win against Texas. 0-2 all time against the Longhorns. And a nice kickoff return last time. Marsh took it out to the 45. Still on his feet. Marsh finally brought down at the 37-yard line. And Manning's head dropping, 52 yards in all.
Catching up with Jeff Banks, the special teams coordinator for Texas, coming into this game. He said, look, special teams is the place where you feel some of the opt-outs and departures the most because you have guys in different spots. The other wrinkle is Kerry Combs just took over as the special teams coordinator for Michigan.
Baumeister punting from his end zone down to the 45. Marsh back deep. He's had 2 consecutive successful kickoff returns. Don't sleep on him. Trying to get to the outside. He'll have another decent return again. Out to the 36 run.